Hey people, this is Mike June II. This is Let's Play Terraria, and now we're gonna go back to our world and, well, just explore a little bit more. Yep, let's play Terraria. So, yes, I've had a good day so far. Actually, no, I should be doing, I actually have homework to do right now, and I'm sitting, and what do we do when we have homework to do? We decide we want to play video games instead, right? Yeah. Nah, I decided I'll do it after I make this video. After I make this set of videos, because, well, I want to do something, and I hear it. There's a star. Where did the star go? Alright, I heard a star, so I'm going to go out and get that fucking star. It's definitely not up there, so we're gonna have to look a bit. Is it over there? I think it's over there. I have to kill these monsters first, sadly. Luckily, I know how to dodge the eyeballs where they're coming at me. Ooh. And I'm probably gonna die from this. I want that star, damn it! Alright. I have no idea how I'm going to get up here. Die, you! Oh god. I only have 4 HP. Health! I ate a lesser potion, yay! And that's gonna be useless in about 5 seconds already. Thank god. Alright, let's get our ass up here. Grab that fucking star. Got it, mine! Ha! Take that. As you can see, stars actually have a little bit of glow to them, so you can actually see them. Alright, we're almost home. Home free. And... wait, got it! Ha! And there's a zombie on our ceiling. Get down from there, you! I swear, if you ruin the paint job, you're paying for it. Anyway. So we got that star. We can add that to the list of stars we have. 2. Cool. It doesn't really matter how much we get right now. Just because of the simple fact that, well, stars are gonna be a little bit hard to find. Or should I say the magical items we're gonna get in the future, we're not probably gonna be getting until we have at least a good 5-star, because I haven't even found them in my main game yet. So, I wouldn't expect anything just yet. And I need a platform. Here we go. Get a few more of these. In the future, I'm going to find out a way how to make this a little bit more accessible, because I think the reason why I need to make this, because if they can't get out of their home, I don't think they want to live in there anymore. The guide won't live in there. So I made this so they can get back home. But in the future, I'm going to find a way to do it with wooden platforms, but not just yet. Anyway, what I'm going to do is build another home over... no, should I build it over here now? I think I should build it just right under here. Wouldn't be that big of a deal, I don't think. Screw it, we'll build it right here. I need to put another... there we go, cool. Alright then, so if I'm right, it was 610. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. I'm going ahead one more just in case. Alright, the one right in front of my nose. You know, let's not do it the hard way. Let's make this a lot easier on ourselves. No, I didn't want to do that. There we go. Can get rid of this. I heard another star, but I'm not going to get it. There's too many zombies outside. Unless I want to try digging a hole under there or something. Yeah, no. No point. It's actually like doors and chairs now. This is mostly what you're going to try doing at nighttime. Or at least in this, unless you make like an outside world where there's nothing protecting you. you're probably just gonna be doing this in the, you're gonna be doing this, at nighttime, just to find shit to do, because, well, really, there's nothing else we can really do unless we just want to sit around and do nothing, or, you know, we could try killing monsters again, but, eh. Who wants to do that? Alright then, door. Light source right there. Actually, no, let's get the walls first. Because I always forget to do that. I always forget to put the walls down before I put down the furniture. Damn it. And I need more wall. There you go. If it goes on the outside, you need to use a hammer to get rid of it. Anyway, no, I need to go up until I can make some more brick wall. There we go. There we go. We really don't need that much brick wall anyway. I mean, not brick wall. We don't need that many bricks anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, don't be expecting anyone but the merchant to move in first, pretty much. Not in the sense that if you fulfill other tasks, because if you want a nurse to move in, you need to get your health up just by one more. And really, it's useless to have a nurse, because she just makes you pay for something you could just wait 5 seconds to recover. So, yes. Anyway, we're almost done with this home. There we go. And sorry if you hear my dogs crying out loud. One of my parents are home, and they're just so excited to see them. I think I made this a little bit longer than that one. Yeah, I definitely did. Nah, who cares? I think so, yeah? Yeah, I made it longer. It doesn't really matter. It just means there's more of a chance someone will move in. Not really. As long as it's not too small, it should be just fine. Anyway, I think what I need to try doing is try making a little bit of platforms, right? There we go. Come on, there we go, cool. Should we try doing it so? Then have one right. No, not that close, but I'm gonna get schizophrenic about how I want to do this. See, it's not letting me put it anywhere else, so this is gonna be difficult. Anyway. More or less, the way I'm looking at how I want the world to be built is that I'm gonna have, like, these houses facing this way. I'm going to have another set of houses right in the middle. I'm gonna have, like, 4 sets of houses. More than likely, can I fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I could fit one more right here, actually. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to fit one more set of houses. Like, there'll be 3 houses right here. There'll be 3 houses on one of these sides and on the other side, and then I'll have another 3 houses over here. Maybe even more, depending. And, they're going to be facing each other in a certain way. So, and then they'll be able to move down to a certain level. I don't know how exactly I'm going to pull that off yet, but who cares? So far from the looks of it, he doesn't really care if he can get out or not. Ah. Anyway, we'll figure out more of this stuff in the future. If he moves out, he moves out. Who cares? I don't even think he wants to move out, really. He just moved in for free, and he's not really doing much, but he's not really helping out at all, actually. Let's sue him. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, let's make some more arrows. Anyway, what we should do... See, he just went out of his home for a second, and he's like, fuck, I can't get out. Shit. What the fuck did that guy do when I was sleeping? Anyway, let's go plant some of these acorns. want to try planting acorns, even though it looks like you don't really need to. More or less, you want to. I've actually never had trees on top of these little platforms before. I think that would look funny. But you want them just because of the simple fact that they grow in like 5 seconds. It's pretty much, the way they grow is pretty much like how enemies spawn. So, more or less you want to try putting them as much as possible anywhere you can. Anyway, I didn't want to go in my little hole. Alright then. So you can put as many as you want next to each other, just don't expect them all to grow at the same time. They grow on and off, and when they just, pretty much when they feel like it. But there's enough trees around, we really don't have to worry about whether we need them or not. Actually, I want to collect some of these sunflowers. What sunflowers do is, from my understanding, is that they prevent corrupted from happening. Corrupted is an area we're going to visit later in the game, which pretty much what it does is that, it's kind of hard to explain. They're pretty much an area where as soon as we go into them, even if it's daytime, it turns into like in this nighttime type area. We fight a lot of the stronger monsters and whatnot. I went to the Corrupted when I did my SO video of Terraria, so you can go look at that video real fast if you want to see what Corrupted looks like. So yeah. I don't think you need that many sunflowers to prevent Corrupted. I think you probably only need one. But, I have them anyway, just because. Sadly, trees take, no matter which tree you're mining, no matter which tree you're cutting down, it takes just as many as, it actually takes just as many as, like, a little one. Like, cutting down this tree and cutting down this tree would be the same amount no matter what. It's kind of different, really. Just getting as much tree as I can for now. Because I don't want to run out of wood. Actually, I'm going to be getting a lot of this in the future. There's a cheap way I find of getting money in this game. And it pretty much takes wood and gel. 4 wood pieces in gel, pretty much. And you get a silver coin for each one you make. I will talk about that in the future, though. Not just yet. Why won't you two just die it? Come on. There you go. You deserve death. That should work for now. How much wood do I have? I'm gonna get some more. No, you cannot use a pickaxe to chop down a tree. Though I'm pretty much, some people are gonna be out there going, challenge accepted. Anyway. This is gonna be pretty boring so far. What should we talk about? So yeah. Why I have to do homework, actually, is, well, usually I can finish this shit in class pretty easily. I mean, it's not that hard. It's just I was talking to a bunch of people in class, and we pretty much got into a decent conversation and didn't feel like doing work. One of them, which I just met the other day, because she was trying to move away from a bunch of people who were talking. And look, a mushroom already spawned. Nice. She apparently moved away from them and started moving where we were, and you know, we just pretty much started talking as of late now, and it got into a pretty decent conversation. So I didn't feel like, you know, quitting, doing my work, and then going back into the conversation, because she definitely didn't want to. Because, you know, we all have our days we really don't want to feel like working or not. I get that. So I decided, fuck it, I won't work too, and just have some fun. I just have to do it at home. That's really the only drawback. Some people say it could be a bad drawback. It pretty much is, but, you know, I don't fucking care. So, yeah. So we got a lot of trees so far. Yeah, that's enough to satisfy my taste. And there we go. Put this in here, and we now have 250, the maximum amount. Anyway, in the future, we're actually going to need to find an area where we like to mine. I mean, we got the clay down there. Then again, we could go down there more for other stuff. So, who knows? Door's not opening. So anyway, I think I'm actually going to try making a little bit more homes now. Some people might not like that, because it might be a little bit boring, but, sooner or later we'll be getting a lot more in the fun aspects of, I almost said Minecraft, of Terraria, so don't worry about it too much.